Noggle. Hi. Average Eggert and Nerdwist. Hi.
Welcome to another night of farming on the Dahl Ranch map on Farming Simulator 19. These are some of the mods I have loaded in. I'll slowly go down through them and we will get right started. While we wait for this to load in here now, we will get right into grass. We have to finish mowing and hopefully get drawed into hay tonight. Might even get some picked up. Let's get right into it here now. We'll do a little tab around. Oh, I don't know why I'm sitting. Okay. So we gotta turn the front one on. Do a G key. Turn the back mower on. Now we'll see if they're actually on. Front one looks like it's on. Back mower looks like it's on. And we'll get right into mowing up a storm. And thank you very much for coming out tonight, Mr. Noggle, and thank you very much for coming out tonight, Average Something with a Twist. How's everybody doing tonight? Hopefully we'll get this all nicely mowed tonight and maybe even get some of it dried. Might as well get some cruise control on. And I guess at some point in time Twitch will wake up and realize there's looks like 2 more people watching. I guess I'll catch on here now in a minute. No worries, I got like 60 to 90 minutes to figure it out. That's how long we normally stream for. If you're wondering how I can tell there's other people watching, I'm watching the stream back myself the same as you are on my phone. I also have a iPad in front of me with the OBS Studio remote. Oh look, we have 2 people watching. Couple more minutes now and the rest of them might figure it out. If you want to see any of my specs that I have, you can check my website blog. It's the same name as my Twitch or YouTube name. I also have Facebook and Instagram as the same name. We'll get right into mowing here now. Yeah, in between streams I went looking. There is no bigger equipment that I can find that's easy accessible. There might be mods download or something like that, but I'm not really trying to get too modded out. Guess we're just stuck with our lovely in-game equipment and we'll just hammer out however long it takes. Should pay more attention to driving than everything else is on the go. And might not drive off course. That happens. Yeah, we're probably going to do one more round of hay with this round of grass. So I will till this in and make hay out of it here after this. And then we'll pick it up. Maybe we'll run out of room, I think. We did on the last round of grass. bale it up, and then get into probably some wheat after this. If you're wondering why we keep doing grass and hay, we use that to make animal food. Some of the grass and hay we put in to make mixed rations. The rest of it we turn around and dump it in a bunker and make silage, which we need to put in the mixed rations maker. Which here now in a little bit we'll probably tab around and see what's on the go in that regard. Because I do have the mixed rations maker on the go. I left a dump trailer in the discharge chute, hoping it would just naturally dump it when it had something to dump, but I'm not exactly sure. Sometimes when you come in the game and don't turn it back on, it don't dump. Sometimes it does. That's just the fun of sometimes the game works, sometimes the game don't. Not exactly sure which way is working and which way isn't. As you can hear, we still have our new music, and some of the songs are still a little strange. But it seems like it's pretty good volume overall. An odd, strange piece of music in there won't hurt too much. Sorry about that, guys. I just had to check on a couple things there. Looks like Twitch counter is still having a nap. Was hacked back there for a few minutes, but you know, that's technology for us.
Average Edgar Nerd Twist. Nice job so far.
Thank you, Average Gardener with a Twist. Nice to see you out tonight. Haven't seen you in a while. Driving a little reckless. That's what happens when you're drinking and driving. Non-alcoholic. I'd be driving twice as bad now if this was alcoholic. Yeah, that's a pretty good one there. Average with a Twist. See, once we get this all mowed, we'll have to till it, which will dry it. So I'm not really worried how bad the mowing lawns are or anything like that, because that'll all straighten out. And then we will windrow it. Oh, nice piece.
Average Eggert and Earthworm. Looks like a lot to do.
Yep, it's a lot to do there, Average with a Twist. Hopefully if I do it, finish it up here now tonight, this part of it, I won't have to do hay no more on this map. What happens when you have a lot of animals. The more animals you have, the more material you'll need to keep them fed. So you look here, see, in our animals we have 61 cows, and we have all these in sheep. We have 63 of each, 62 and 63 of each one. So they take a lot of material, like you hear for cows. They have a lot of material they use to eat. And looks like I soon have to dump some grass and hay in on them now soon. That's why we make so much material. I'll probably dump a load on them now when I pick up a load here. And that's why it takes a lot of time to keep a lot of animals fed. And that's why I have crap ton no money. Because I keep upgrading and upgrading so that I can do the animal food faster. Looks like I'll get this done tonight, and probably even some of it tilled in. Oh, looks like the Twitch counter has come back a little bit. Yeah, looks like we'll get this at least all mowed tonight, and some of it tilled in. It won't take very long once it's tilled into windrow. The windrower is pretty large. I'd say we got probably another episode or two of this. But I'm waiting to hear back. I may have a farmer's grant coming for some extra cash. Might get in to do a little bit of logging and buy some extra fields. I should hear about that in the next couple of days. Trying to speed the process up of finishing the map. She's getting a little bit long in her time. I'm at like 90 odd episodes now, and I don't think I'll make it to the end of the map. The only thing left I haven't done on here now is to own all the fields and do some logging. I've done some I've used a brush chipper and took care of some of the bushy trees. But over on the corner map where I go to sell the wood chips, there's a whole logging area. So hopefully if I get that, I'll be able to go logging. And buy some extra fields. But there's a whole slew of new things. But if you get tired of the same two things on the go, here now, this is the beginning of December. In the new year, there's a whole new lineup of games coming. With a whole bunch of different things coming for the end of the year. Some of the old ones will stay similar to like farming and satisfactory, and then there's a whole different slew of them coming with some new fun things for the new year. If you're not, stay tuned to your favorite social media platform and you'll hear sometime this month all about it all. That's what I've been working on now, on and off for the last little while, and that's what some of the nights I'm missing. You get into working on that and just forget what time of night it is. So that's why some nights I'm not streaming. I'll have to figure out a way on one of the platforms to let you guys know that I'm not streaming. But that's what happens when you get into something interesting, you just lose track of time. Yeah, we'll definitely get this at least all finished up tonight. I don't remember if I got all the little bits. I might have to do the little bits next time. I'm not exactly sure. Once I get the bulk of the field done, I'll have to drive around and see about the bits. Along the edge closest to the road, which is behind me, There's a weird little gap because the road is higher than the field. And then as we're coming across here now, on one side, there is a road with a little bridge. I usually have to clamp around that too. Looks like we're getting down to the final few rows. What I'll do here is I'll just pick one side and then turn around and come back down the final little piece that's left. It's easier to have one piece on one side than a piece on either side. I find sometimes when I'm doing this like this. Hopefully that there's enough that I only have one more pass down through here, but I'm not exactly sure. I might have two. Especially down this bigger end here. We'll just pick a side here now and drive down the side, and whatever is left is left. Looks like we'll still have one little sliver to do there. It happens on occasion. That's pretty good anyway, because it's better to be down that end of the field with the mower anyway, because that's the side we have to check to see if we have all the little bits done. We'll just mow out here to the corner, and then pretty sure I got one more edge to drive up the edge here. If I remember correctly. Yeah, it looks like it. Yep, looks to be there. We'll just drive along up this edge here now. Take care of this edge here. I'm not worried about having the grass out in the road. As long as I get this edge done. Get this edge all cleaned up. And then I'll probably have to run down the other side-ish there and have a look. Where are you mowing? Are you in that spot where that's that weird spot that you're not gonna mow regardless? Or no? You're just being contrary. Let's try it this way then. Yeah, as you can see here, there's a weird edge, and where the mower is flat, it has a problem with mowing. That's why I come back on the end and take care of this by itself. And down here on the end, no matter what size of mower you got, you always make a mess. It's just the way it ends up. What it is there's too much slope to ground, and the mower can't mow it very well. Based on it's a big, long mower. I gotta come in here sometimes and just kind of give it a little once over with the front. And some places it won't even grow grass. Some places that's just how it is. I'm not sure if I got a piece left down here on the end. That's why I'm gonna go and have a look. Oh, come on, cruise control. Otherwise. Looks like there's at least one swipe at a tractor right here. Yeah, there's the little pieces are left. And then is over there done? I don't know. I'll have to go over there and look too. But here isn't done. Here won't take very long, and then I have one more run up across the side there to deal with. And that's pretty much it. We'll be on to the tiller. Try not to in too many places to drive out on the other grass, because it just makes a mess. Just makes little bits that you gotta deal with when you're doing everything else. That's the end of this square, all nice and done. The only thing I gotta do is drive down this edge here and have make sure it's mowed. And go over and make sure all around the sheep is mowed. Might as well make sure it's all nice and clean around this lovely spot in the field, considering he's a tank that we have to get into for lime. I think I have over here done, I'm not sure. Yeah, over here is done. What we'll do is we'll pick up the back mower, put him away, grab our G key, do our V on our front mower, and then do our X on our front mower, and then we are ready to rock. Looks like we got a good chunk of wheat waiting there too. So we'll make sure we're on our rear mower again. And then we'll back up here where we were to before. And drop our rear mower and pull around now and grab our front mower up against that, and that's where we'll drop this to. And then that little red thing I was just pushing down the end of the field is the windrower, is the tiller. Now, I'm curious. Let's check in the shop for a minute. I think that is the biggest one. about 6 meter, 8 meter. Yeah, 13 meter, and I own one. Yeah, that is the biggest one I have here. There's no other ones in miscellaneous anything. I guess that's the biggest. That's the biggest, that's the biggest. We'll go down here and we'll start doing this on the backstroke the same as we do on everything. Might as well start over here since I drove out in the field over here. So we'll do B. Do V to put it down. We'll set our cruise control. And we'll just head down towards this end of the line here. And this turns it from grass to hay. This part done. Then we'll just do B and turn around and drive back and do another row right down the side of that, just to keep everything nice and clean. But the good thing about this piece of equipment is, yes, I can jump out and move stuff. Where did I leave the wind wrong too? This might as well go over here. Because I'm going to need this here in a minute. Yes, the semi-truck came in wrong. Don't ask me how, it just magically does. The biggest thing, the big thing with this is we have to overlap by a decent amount because we can't miss any. Because when it windrows it up, it'll windrow it up as two different materials. So we can't have any grass. It has to be all hay. So when we pick it up with our snowblower, it won't work out very well. The snowblower only has a little capacity in it, so when it picks up grass when I'm doing hay, it won't dump it out. It's looking for an empty wagon or a wagon to dump with grass in it. So makes it a little bit of a mess when you're doing stuff like that. You kind of got to stop and figure out what you're at. We should get a couple of trips up and down the field done. We're coming up soon here now in another close on 10 minutes on our 60-minute time frame. And then that will be the end of the stream for tonight. As I said earlier, I only usually stream for 60 to 90 minutes because it's too hard on the uploading to YouTube, rendering, and editing to have any longer than that length of time. Also like having consistent lengths of video for you guys to watch. One of the things I find strange sometimes is you go to click on a video, you think it's going to be 45 minutes, and it ends up being 15. So I always try to keep my videos consistent length of time. We'll probably get one more length off the field, and then I'll probably stop and call it done for tonight. As our time frame is just starting to run out. Decent. I'll have to come back and do a little bit of cleanup around that. I had a feeling I was going to have to do that. This is kind of a little bit on a springier side. It kind of just springs around. It's not really clip throughable or anything like that. There you go, guys. I'll leave you with that wonderful picture for tonight, and thank you very much for coming out tonight. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. See you all tomorrow night in Satisfactory.